Hey everyone, today we're making this wonderful watermelon cucumber salad with a creamy feta dressing. The thing that's great about this recipe is how refreshing and hydrating it is, the watermelon, the cucumber, but then it's also indulgent. It has this lovely dressing, this feta dressing over it. And if you like ranch dressing, you're gonna love this dressing. And it pairs wonderfully with a rosé. Now, I wanna know, are you a rosé fan or are you a frosé fan? Just be honest, it's okay, you don't have to be embarrassed. I was not a big rosé fan for the longest time, but now there's so many great ones out there, like this Pinot Noir Rosé. And I just want to point out that this is a SIP certified wine. So let me talk about that for a hot minute. So SIP certified wines are wines that are certified eco-friendly. So that's wineries and vineyards where they really focus on the environment. It's not just growing grapes that are good for the planet. You know, they're not just farming sustainably, but it's also looking at like how the farm workers are treated. The whole business should be sustainable. So drink green if you're going to drink wine at all, right? And be sure to check out this Pinot Noir Rosé. So let's get to making our salad. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make our dressing, the feta dressing. So it's gonna start out with yogurt. So the thing about yogurt is it's actually good for about 7 days past that best by date. But once you open it, you want to eat it within 3 days. That's probably like the peak yogurt. It'll still be good for a full week. Now, if you want it to last longer, you can actually put it in the freezer. It'll keep in the freezer for a couple months. But the thing that's going to happen when it's in the freezer, it's going to get a little grainy. So it's perfect for a dressing like this or blending into a smoothie, but mostly you want to use it that way. That texture is probably going to be unpleasant. But if you want more storage tips, like the ingredients that we're using in this recipe, be sure to stay to the end. So add that feta to the bowl of a food processor. And then you're going to add in your yogurt. You're going to add in your parsley. The buttermilk and the mustard. Then your cloves of garlic. A little bit of salt, and some cracked pepper. And puree that until the dressing is nice and smooth. So this dressing, it's gonna keep in the refrigerator, if you put it in an airtight container, for about a week. But we're gonna put it on this really tasty, as I mentioned, watermelon salad. And once again, if you like storage tips, I'm gonna give you some storage tips for the ingredients in this recipe, so be sure to stay to the end. Okay, so let's plate our salad ingredients. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your arugula and plate that. We're gonna add our cucumbers, which we've peeled and chopped up, and add the cucumbers. And then lastly, we're gonna add the watermelon. The reason we're doing it in that order is the watermelon is really juicy, right? It's wet, and if you add it first, it's just gonna make the salad kind of soppy and messy, which is the other reason that we're not actually mixing this salad and the reason that we're plating this salad. Had we tossed the arugula with the watermelon and the cucumber, the water from the watermelon is just gonna make it kind of a really soggy mess. We wanna keep that salad to be crispy and tasty. So after you plate it, then we're going to pour that dressing over the top of it. Now, I'm gonna say I wouldn't necessarily qualify this as a fruit salad, but maybe you would. So let me know if you think this is a fruit salad. The main thing is though, I release new videos every single week. So if you never wanna miss recipes like this one or the storage tips that I'm about to share with you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so how do you store these ingredients? Well, with yogurt, as I mentioned, like once you open it, you wanna eat it within a week. 3 days probably is best. So this is just the tip section, just so you know. So the arugula or other greens like spinach, whatever greens you have, the thing that makes them go bad is moisture. So you want to take those greens, however you're storing them, and store them with a paper towel. I like to take those clamshells pop it open, put a paper towel on top, close it up, and then just flip it right over so that paper towel is on the bottom, because the moisture is going to actually, go down towards the bottom, right? That moisture being absorbed from the paper towel will allow those greens to stay fresh up to 2, even 3 times longer than you're probably used to. It's a great way to fight food waste. So 2 more ingredients. We're going to cover parsley and we're going to cover garlic. So the first thing with garlic. So garlic, once you break open that bulb, like once you break that seal, you usually want to use the bulb within about a week. So it'll keep fresh for a really long time if you store that whole bulb in a cool, dry place. But once you open it, you got to use it within a week. Now you can take those cloves, which by the way, check out my video on how to peel a whole bulb of garlic in just seconds. It's really super fun. It's like you add it to a mason jar, shake the out of it, and like, boom, it's just all peeled. So be sure to check out that video. So take that peeled garlic, you can actually put it in vinegar and put it in the fridge. That way it'll actually keep for months. The one thing you don't want to do, and I see this all over the internet, don't store peeled garlic in olive oil. Because of garlic and its acidity and just the way olive oil can trap air, botulism. You're just creating an environment where it's not going to be safe. That vinegar, on the other hand, will make sure everything that's around that garlic is killed dead. So the vinegar, you can actually keep it stored that way in the fridge for months. Just take out a clove when you need it. And the best thing is, once all the cloves are gone, you have garlic infused vinegar. So just make some homemade salad dressing, make a cocktail, whatever you want to do with it, but you have that infused vinegar. It's the easiest way to use up that vinegar. Okay, so lastly, parsley. Here's the thing. So fresh herbs, whether it's, parsley, cilantro, they store really, really well like cut flowers. So take that parsley, trim off the ends, put it in a jar with a little bit of water and put it in the refrigerator. Now, depending on how your refrigerator handles moisture, you might have to put a bag over the top, but cilantro, parsley, a lot of those herbs will last so much longer if you store them in the fridge that way. The one thing you don't want to store that way is basil. Basil does not like being in the refrigerator, so do the same thing, store it like cut flowers, but keep it on the counter. It'll actually last a lot longer that way. If you like this video, hey, you know what to do. If there's something that you want to see, just drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.